Hello, this is Ernie with another Freestyle Libre 14-day informational video. I've been having trouble with this freestyle. It's been going out before 14 days, and I finally figured out why. It's because when I apply it, I put it somewhere, and then if you rub it against something or jam it against something, like when you're getting in the car and it goes, it hits against the car. You know how the little cars are these days. But I don't know if you can see that needle or not. But anyway, it bends the needle or something. I just went from Las Vegas to Houston for an event for my wife during this COVID thing. But anyway, then this thing went out, and I wasn't able to take my blood sugar like I was getting used to. I was controlling it well, and then this thing went out, and I had 2 to 3 days of not being able to take my blood sugar. Well, what you need to do is make sure that it doesn't get jammed. So I thought of an idea. Well, I actually got the idea from somebody told me about it. Anyway, I'm putting a new one on. I had to get a new one. It's too expensive when you have it and it only lasts 2 days, and then you're blaming it on the system. It's just, you have to learn how to deal with this. So, you know, we're all still learning. So anyway, let's get this one out. Then turn it, you know. Yeah, right now you got, okay, and then I'm put these two parts together. And then pull it out. This is the one you use. And I gotta find a good safe spot to put it on, but I'm gonna need help from the loving wife to do this other idea. So I'm gonna put this back here. Now I grit because, you know, just from freaking out. Okay, so it's on there. Okay, Lean, can you give me that Band-Aid?
Yes, sir.
And then you get a Band-Aid. See this here? You got, it sticks on there good, but if you jam it against something and it, you know, it rips this out at all, or does something to bend that needle, it makes this thing inoperable. So now what I'm going to do is take this Band-Aid thing, Lean's going to take it, put it over, and then that protects it. Now there's other ways, I think that you can make sure that sticks on better, but that way it covers it from getting caught on something when you're going around, or maybe when you're sleeping. Sometimes we have nightmares. And but anyway, that's there. And I was just wondering about, you know, it looks like we're having that trouble with the election, and looks like Mayor Giuliani is the attorney for President Trump. You know, there's corruption all over the thing on both sides, but you know, now I'm seeing how Giuliani's investigating, you know, all this fraud, which, you know, it's obvious. It's, you know, it happened. But I was wondering what Mayor Giuliani was doing on September 11, 2001, when the buildings in his, you know, Twin Towers and building number 7 come down under controlled demolition. I mean, that's easy to figure out. Any of us can do it, but there are so many people. You figure somebody 21-year-old or 30, it's like, what's building 7? And then there's still other people my age. What's building number 7? Because the media never shows that coming down. Otherwise, there'd be a lot of people like, oh my God, no way a guy in a cave figured out how to do all that. It's we have people, they make movies and James Bond things, and those are all things that really happened. But why didn't Mayor Giuliani investigate 9/11, the way he's doing this Dominion and well, this vote fraud, whatever. But I'm kind of disappointed in the whole thing. Actually, there shouldn't, you know, if you look back in the wife's over here saying stuff, and I'm scatterbrained as it is. But anyway, when the Constitution was made and Bill of Rights and all that, originally there was not supposed to be any political parties. See how that is? You know, you got the CCP for China. We have Republican and Democratic Party, 2 parties that are the main parties, but we have other people that claim to be in parties. But we're not supposed to have parties. You're supposed to have a representative. This is a representative government. And let's say you got Pelosi. Okay, she represents whatever part she's in San Francisco or Oakland or whatever, wherever she's at. AOC, somewhere in New York, wherever they are. You know, and who do we have? Dina Titus is ours in Vegas area. Because, you know, I had to do a congressional inquiry thing for my wife, and that's a long story. But, yeah, we're in a representative government. The only party should be we the people. So now you got this Democrat, Republican, and it's just a constant war. They're getting nothing done. And this is a time when we the people need help, you know. I mean, oh no, that's socialism. This is it. No, there's no party. So anyway, yeah, you're either on, it's like gang warfare. You're either on this side or you're on that side. In some states, like in Missouri, if you want to vote in the primary, you got to pick a ticket. You got to pick a Republican or a Democrat. What if you want to vote for different people? No matter, you know, who they are. You might like this Democrat and this so-called Republican, this and that. But you can't. Pretty much you got to vote straight ticket. What the hell? That's like gang warfare. That's like being in the hood. Okay, are you in the Crips or the Bloods? If not, stay out of this spot or we're going to blow you away. That's extremely disappointing. Okay, remember this. Let's see if I can start it. I've got my thing. It says on here, start new sensor, because it never picked up the one.
So you have
Okay.
first.
Start new sensor.
I better stitch this first.
Scan sensor.
Do this first.
And it goes right through everything. Warmed up 60 minutes. Okay, so in 60 minutes, I think it takes, after it warms up, it takes about a day or so for it to get accurate. I haven't experimented enough, but it's really helping a lot. You get it to work. I had to prick my finger the other day. I kind of got an idea of how or what insulin I need to use, but anyway, this Freestyle's helped, and somebody was telling me about giving a comment. Glucon? I don't know. I guess I need to figure out how to use it where you put it on. There's an app you can put on your phone. Okay. I don't know what to say. I'm just kind of disappointed about the politics, but we have a lot of technology that could be used for the good of the people, you know, for everybody in the world. And then we have people that, man, it's scary what they can do. You know, when Hitler was done, all these people weren't done. Aleister Crowley, Ozzy Osbourne sang that song, Mr. Crowley. And I liked the tune, man, it was good. And then my brother told me Mr. Crowley was the most evil man in the world. He was super evil. And then I did research into Aleister McCrowley, or Aleister Crowley, they're going Crowley. And if you look into documentaries and this and that, looks to me like he's Barbara Bush's father, blood father. Look into it. We got you can find documentaries and that. You can make up your own mind, you know, sift through the bullshit, and we can find the truth. I don't know what we can do about it though. Okay, God bless everybody, and don't, you know, get the most use out of your freestyles as you possibly can.